Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and this video is going to show the fastest fully upgraded military vehicles in terms of top speed. We're quickly going to go over the slowest vehicles right now, and as always the position counter is in the top left with the actual top speed the vehicle achieved in the top right. This video only focuses on straight line performance, so if you're interested in racing where braking, cornering and acceleration are all relevant, check the link in the description for the lap time testing series. And if you want to know more information about this testing, including the extent to which it's accurate and how useful it is for you personally, have a read of the full description as everything that you need is in there. This video lists all vehicles and is correct as of the after hours update. For vehicles added after that or other classes of cars, check the playlist linked in the second line of the description, and feel free to check out my Patreon or become a YouTube member if you want to get these testing results a few days before the videos go up every Thursday. So again, as we saw with the lap time testing video, the bottom two are the two tanks where 40 miles per hour isn't very quick, and you wouldn't really be expecting a tank to go very quickly anyway. They're not going to have great top speeds, and that same is it's the same sort of story really for all these other big bulky vehicles like the half track with a top speed of 58.3, the APC here, which really doesn't do very well in top speed in comparison to how it did in terms of lap time. And we do have quite a few vehicles where they make a big jump or a big loss in comparison to what they did with their lap times. Just a reminder of what I said in that lap time testing video, that the military vehicles class doesn't contain quite a lot of, say, weaponized vehicles. So if there's any vehicles that you're thinking, where are they in this video, chances are they're probably in the off-road vehicles class. The class system doesn't really mean all that much these days, but these are the only 11 vehicles that are strictly speaking in the military vehicles class, and I strictly keep my videos to the classes as they are in game. So the Chernobog was in 7th place, doing a little bit better than it did in terms of lap time, and then in 6th place we've got the Barracks, starting to get up there in terms of top speed now. 82.5 miles per hour for the Barracks isn't too bad of a top speed. It's kind of just below. I always like to think of the sort of the Vans class as a bit of a baseline for how these big bulky vehicles do, and we're starting to get up to that level of what the Vans can do, the top end Vans, all around that sort of high 80, 90 mile per hour top speed. The Barracks Semi here is also has a top speed of 82.5 miles per hour, exactly the same as the regular Barracks, but because the Semi goes around a track quicker, it does get that position into the top 5. But yeah, we're starting to get up there, whereas the big bulky vehicles that we saw at the start of the video are all, very, very slow in terms of top speed. So 4th place now, we've got the anti-aircraft trailer with a top speed of 88.3 miles per hour. Again, being pulled along by a Sadler, which is in the utility vehicles class, but the anti-aircraft trailer itself is in the military vehicles class. And it's not a bad top speed, These are relatively respectable top speeds. They'll get you from point A to point B, not in not too slow of a fashion, let's say. In 3rd place we've got the Crusader, doing exactly the same as how it did in terms of lap time, but relatively better in comparison to how it did against the anti-aircraft trailer, with a top speed of 91.3 miles per hour. It's the first vehicle to break that 90 mile per hour barrier, you could say, in the military vehicles class, without upgrades, without turbo transmission, all that kind of stuff. That's not too bad, and a pretty bog standard top speed for one of a vehicle like the Crusader. 2nd place goes to the Barrage, with a pretty impressive top speed of nearly 110 miles per hour. It's certainly not quick in comparison to supercars, sports cars, muscle cars, things like that, but it's not too bad, and it would do fairly well in terms of the off-road vehicles class. But ultimately the number one, probably not a big surprise, is the Thruster. At this point, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already for new testing videos every Thursday, and update videos when new cars are released, and check out other classes in the playlist. This thing goes very quick when you can just keep going in a straight line. 126.0 mile per hour is its top speed, and that's kind of expected. As bad as it was in terms of lap time, the fact that you couldn't really maneuver it very well in terms of getting around the corners, it's as bad as it was there, it is as good in terms of just going straight. It's more close to a plane in that respect, in terms of the way that it cuts through the air. Having said that, there are supercars that are quicker than the thruster. There's one sports car at least that's quicker than the thruster, so it's not like it's a crazy top speed. So that's pretty much it for the military vehicles video, as we see this comparison between the Khanjali and the Rhino tank, the two slowest. They're not separated by much, but the Khanjali is just that little bit quicker. Remember to read the description for more info, comment with your thoughts, like the video if you enjoyed it, found it helpful, subscribe for more, and consider supporting on Patreon or joining on YouTube. Thank you all so much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.